What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy back again. TJ, I'm under the shades. I know y'all can't see me, but these gonna become my shade, my reaction shades. Cause like this screen be bright. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put the shades on. I should have skipped the ad before. But we got a rebound. 20 NBA facts you did not know. Well, let's find out what we didn't know. How was y'all day though? Comment below how was y'all day. I like when y'all comment. Oh my god, I'm getting back-to-back ads and we ain't even started yet, bro.
One of the craziest balls I've ever seen to an NBA team actually drafting a dog. These are 20 NBA facts you didn't know. And I bet you didn't know that an NBA player spent over $100,000 buying their wife. Yeah, this is NBA legend Manute Bol, and he found his dream girl while living in Sudan, a Tom Bol. Only problem was, her dad wasn't gonna let her marry anyone unless they were paying big. So Manute dropped $100,000 on 80 of the finest cows in the land and traded them all for the love of his life. Yeah, that actually happened. Now, giving away 80 cows will definitely hurt your pockets, but nothing hurts more than our 19th fact. Cause I bet you didn't know about the banned NBA ball that made players' hands bleed. See, back in 2006, after over 30 years of using the same basketball, the NBA wanted something fresh. So, they introduced the Spalding Synthetic, a ball made out of fake leather and microfibers, hoping it would improve the game.
I know how that, like, I'm a real
outrage.
So I know how
Players
that
like Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki
it got like good grip,
the ball was literally cutting up their fingers. So the NBA launched an investigation and found that the microfibers in the ball were causing players' hands to bleed, forcing the NBA to ban it immediately. Man, that's one ball I never touch. But our 18th fact really takes some balls. Cause I bet you didn't know that NBA players lie about their height. Like Chris Paul, for example. The guy is listed at 6'1", but in reality, he's 5'11". Or Dwight Howard, who's listed at 6'11", despite actually being 6'9". And all this tapestry is because for years, players were able to measure themselves with their shoes on. But in 2019, the NBA put their own foot down, telling players they gotta be measured without shoes and be honest about their height. And look, as a short king myself, I understand adding a couple of inches, alright? But what I'll never get is our 17th fact. The time an NBA player was once traded for a copy machine. Yeah, back in 2003, the Nets drafted Kyle Korver with the 51st pick. Well, immediately after the draft.
It's a movie that, bro, it's a movie that's just like that. He got traded for like a washing machine.
Kyle Korver with the 51st pick. But immediately after the draft, they realized they needed something better. Oh my God. So they sold him to the Sixers for $125,000 cash. And after paying league fees, the Nets took the rest of the money and bought a brand new, state-of-the-art copy machine.
You should have been in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
And who did they draft?
No, they sold me.
They sold you.
They sold me for like they paid for summer league and they bought a copy machine.
Oh, bro got traded for a copy machine.
A player?
Like I be saying, people got traded for like two pair of socks and some Skittles and a loose toenail. But like, bro actually got traded for a copy machine.
Printer. I don't know what the Nets were inking. Well, look,
that's crazy,
for our 16th fact, we got to talk about the Washington Bullets. Because I bet you didn't know they changed their name over an assassination. See, in 1995, Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin was leading a peace rally when, all of a sudden, a shot rang out, killing Rabin instantly. And as news of the murder spread, it affected no one more than Bullets owner Abe Pollin. Cause it turns out, those two were lifelong friends. And after that, Abe felt it was insensitive to have his team called the Bullets. So, just 4 days later, he officially changed the name to the Washington Wizards. Man, that is a crazy story. But in our 15th fact, that you didn't know that Mop Boys are making crazy money. I'm talking as much as lawyers. See, every game, these dudes put their lives on the line, from getting trucked by players.
I want to be a towel boy, bro. Well, I used to want to be a towel boy, bro. I feel like that's a dream, bro. Like you
taking balls to the face and even getting harassed by refs.
You get to watch the games for free, bro. You're on the court. You're just wiping the floor.
He's got it rough. So the NBA makes sure they get paid, with some making as much as $100,000 a year. God damn, even their bank accounts are clean. But what's dirty
I'm trying to wipe them floors.
is number 14, cause there's no way you knew that NBA players fake their injuries. Yeah, and they do it to draw fouls, get extra days of rest, or even fake a torn ACL just to take a little poop break. I'm looking at you, Paul Pierce.
I never poop my pants.
But sometimes, lying about it, I'm looking at you, Paul Pierce.
I never poop my pants.
But sometimes, lying about an injury can cost him thousands. Cause back in 2022, Miami Heat were fined $25,000 for lying about their players' injuries. And the Heat were pissed, so they fired back by listing their entire team as injured, just to be petty. Damn, Miami was butthurt. But speaking of butts, we got number 13. The fact that Charles Barkley's gigantic ass literally caused a rule change. See, back in the 90s, Barkley was using his butt to back dudes down all game. Yeah, he stayed throwing it back. But everyone thought it was unfair. No one wanted to get near that dump truck. So the league decided to butt in and introduce the Barkley rule, which said that a player only has 5 seconds to back their opponent down.
I didn't know Barkley had a rule,
this man's butt changed the NBA. That's just weird. But not as weird as number 12, cause you probably had no idea that NBA players have the weirdest habits ever. You got Caron Butler chewing straws during games, Rajon Rondo who would take 10 showers a day, and Harold Miner who would touch everything with his nose. And I mean everything. But by far,
I know his nose got all type of breakouts on it.
Weirdest habit comes from Jason Terry, cause he used to take his opponent's shorts and sleep in them.
And the night before each game, I sleep in the opposing team's game shorts.
What you on, Jet?
Yeah, that's sus. But our 11th fact is juicy. Cause you probably didn't know that the NBA test players for steroids after every big game, and nobody's safe. Cause everyone from Ja Morant to De'Aaron Fox have been hit. I mean, the NBA even came knocking after Damian Lillard dropped 71 points.
I mean, honestly, I was like, are y'all serious? I did the urine test yesterday, and then they backed it up with the blood draw tonight after the game. That's actually my first time in my career being tested.
I thought I heard
after a game. And then aside from that, they know that I'm scared of needles. So I know I got a lot of tattoos, but when you're doing a blood draw, it's different than tattoos. But it brought me down from here to the floor.
Yeah, it was game time for a drug test. You know what I'm saying? But it's also top 10 time. So we're gonna dive a little deeper. And I bet you've never heard of the NBA player who ruined his life with a bag of ice. Yeah,
ice?
Meet BJ Tyler, who in 19...
BJ Tyler. Oh, this all-brand madness, like, ooh.
95, signed a 5-year deal with the Raptors, worth $6 million. And going into his second season, the future was looking bright for BJ. But one day after practice, his ankle was a little sore, so he decided to wrap some ice around it and take a quick nap, only to wake up a few hours later with zero feeling in his foot, cause the ice had literally frozen his nerves to death.
You can't do that, bro. I remember I put some ice like right here on my hip, like cause it was like, I don't know, it was messed up, but like it gave me like an ice burn.
Completely useless.
I know. Yeah, I don't think you can leave ice. It was like an ice pack, I think. I don't think you can leave ice on yourself.
Man, I feel bad for you. That blows. But what blows for everyone is number 9. Cause I bet you didn't know about the most hated ref in the league. See, when it comes to refs, they can't please everyone. Fans, players, even coaches get heat. But most of the time, it's nothing serious. Unless it involves this guy, Scott Foster. Because this man has issues with some players that go beyond basketball.
CP3000.
Whenever Julius Randle sees Scott, it's on sight. Or James Harden, who said publicly Scott shouldn't even be allowed to ref. But nobody hates Scott more than Chris Paul.
See, he just got his first win against him. Nah, bro, he just got his first win.
Scott Foster is ref then. Man, this
who?
NPC's ruining the game. But for number 8, we gotta talk about the main character,
Giannis look weird right here.
TJDaKid, because I bet you didn't know that before the NBA, Giannis was a movie star. See, back in 2012, when Giannis was just 17 years old, his mom got cast in an Australian movie called Dead Europe. And while Giannis only had one scene, it was clear that he was gonna be a star.
Joseph!
Quiet! Please, it's late.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Natalia and Joseph.
He left long time ago.
I was just with them.
She's dead, gone.
Damn, that's legendary. And so is number 7, because I bet you didn't know that the Lakers tried to draft a dog.
Airbud.
Yeah. See, nowadays, the draft only has 60 different picks. But back in the day, teams had as many as 239 different picks in a single draft. And team owners thought there was way too many picks. So to get their way, they made a complete mockery of the later rounds.
And then it was probably less teams too. That's
like the Lakers.
And they probably didn't have the G League. So like, where was they putting these people?
1977 literally tried drafting Scooby-Doo and a wooden chair. Or the Kings, who actually drafted Caitlyn Jenner. And if that wasn't crazy.
What? Caitlyn Jenner got drafted? See, NBA player. Why nobody talking about this? 73? Oh, I'm thinking of Kylie Jenner. Oh.
Crazy enough, Hawks GM Pat Williams wanted to celebrate the birth of his newborn son. So, he tried to draft his own baby in the 10th round. Unfortunately, the NBA voided all of these picks for not meeting league guidelines. Damn, the NBA ruined all the fun. But that's nothing new, because for number 6, there's no way you knew that the NBA bans everything cool. Like in 2018, players started rocking ninja-style headbands.
Yeah, that's whack, bro. I
guess
like
what?
them, bro.
Banned.
Especially on 2K.
Or how about some baggy shorts? Nope, banned. Okay, well, what about the black face mask that literally made LeBron look like Batman? Nah, I'm sorry. Banned.
Can't do
the NBA got rid of them all because they didn't fall in line with the NBA's dress code. Man, I swear, some rules are meant to be broken, and that's especially the case for number 5. What if I told you there's a loophole in the NBA rulebook that could give a team infinite timeouts? See, NBA teams are given 7 timeouts per game, but after they've used them all, they're technically still able to call timeouts.
Injury timeouts.
Only they'll be charged with a technical foul. And in the 1976 finals, the Suns became the only team in NBA history to use this trick. Because with 1 second on the clock, down by 1, and no legal timeouts left, the Suns decided to take a risk, calling a timeout anyways, and getting a technical foul, which put them down by 2. But with that timeout, they drew up a play.
Whoa, I didn't know they still give you the time. No, that's not facts. That's not facts. I think when you call it, you just get the I don't think you actually get the timeout, though. I think the Pistons did that this year. Jada Ivey. He ain't know. He ain't know no better. Little rookie. He ain't know they ain't had no more timeouts.
Garfield hurt at the buzzer. Threw one in outside. We've got a third overtime in a Boston Garden. It's 1-12.
Damn, that rule is broken. But Michael Jordan is unstoppable. Cause for number 4, you might not have known that MJ was so powerful. He could create his own rules. See, back when Jordan was in the NBA, he was addicted to hooping, and playing in games and practicing with the Bulls just wasn't enough. But typically, NBA players are strictly forbidden from balling outside of work, so he used the leverage of literally being Michael Jordan to work an exclusive clause into his contract, called the Love of the Game clause, which made MJ the first player in NBA history that was allowed to play ball whenever and wherever he wanted. He could play in anything from pickup games to exhibition games.
Oh, you can't do that
including
no more.
Building the Jordan Dome.
What if I told you that I knew
indoor
which
court and gym that Jordan could use on the set of Space Jam.
Jordan tells Warner Brothers that in order to do the movie, he'll need a place on the lot.
Didn't LeBron do the same? I don't know why LeBron want to copy what Jordan do, but why he ain't just make his own? Why they made Space Jams too, bro? He should just made his own movie, bro. They already, try to compare him with everything, and he should just made his own
suggest
movie.
putting up hoops and painting lines on a
That's
parking
my
lot
opinion
near
on it.
set.
That was
Instead,
just on my
on
mind,
top
for
of
real.
that parking lot, they build the Jordan Dome, a state-of-the-art pop-up basketball palace.
I got a whole
It has a
dome.
full basketball court, a locker room with showers.
Okay, buddy.
Don't let a
I'm
gut bomb destroy
multitasking
your
right
day.
now, chat.
Power
Y'all
up
should
with
be
new
proud of me.
smoothie bowls. Choose between a pitaya or acai base, served with crunchy toppings and fresh fruit. Only at Smoothie King.
We are
At
farmers.
Charmin, we make paper, and we love trees. That's why we protect forests by using
A weight room, big screen TVs, a card table, and even a putting green.
Damn, this man Jordan can really do whatever he wants. But look, dog,
God, do
we're in the
what I
top 3,
want.
which means we're going deep in our bag. And we
going
gotta
deep in
talk
that-
about how the
you know what I'm
Warriors
saying?
got someone fired over a
Keep it
peanut butter and
PG-13.
jelly sandwich. See, for years, it's been a tradition for NBA teams to have PB&J before every game. But back in 2015, the Warriors hired a nutritionist, Lachlan Penfold, who said, nah, no more sugar. And the team immediately revolted. Things got so bad, coaches even got involved. So after weeks of complaints, the nutritionist finally cracked, allowing PB&Js every once in a while. But it still wasn't enough for the team, cause as soon as the season ended, they got the guy fired. Yeah, the man got jammed all over some PB&Js. Ridiculous.
Tripping, bro. Why
But
they
it's
tryna
still not as crazy as number 2,
gatekeep the
cause I bet you
PB&J,
had
bro?
no idea that you can watch NBA games in virtual reality. Yeah, back in
I heard about it.
2018,
Yeah,
the
I think we
NBA
reacted
announced
to
they were going virtual, which means anyone with a VR headset
I watched
can
it
watch
fly.
live games courtside from anywhere.
Look at that. Oh! You notice everything down here.
Yeah, these seats are ridiculous.
But in
I'd rather just
2023,
watch it on the
the
TV,
NBA
though.
took things a step further, allowing fans to put themselves in the game.
Stand, kind of put your head
seen
down way a little bit. Right
Is any of this gonna hurt?
No, no, no. I'm going to walk around you and just scan your body, right?
Yep.
All right. All right.
Adam's
All right, you ready?
How you
Yep.
say
All right, so go ahead and roll that.
like 6'2", bro. 6 feet.
There's that shirt.
Hey!
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
I'm
God
scared,
damn, I can dunk on LeBron from my couch. That's wild. But number 1 is straight up insane, because there's no way you knew that the NBA has some of the craziest arenas. I mean, the Sacramento Kings have smart seats,
That is
where
kinda
fans can use an
crazy.
app to warm or cool down their seats. And the Timberwolves, they have an entire grass field on their roof. Yeah, and this
Why,
thing is
though?
actually saving the environment by storing over 1 million gallons of rainwater
Can you
a
go up
year.
there?
But look, nothing comes close to the Memphis Grizzlies arena, because from 2001 to 2004, they used to play games in a pyramid. The Grizzlies were living like pharaohs. That's crazy. But not as crazy as the time
How's that
LeBron
crazy,
took a
though?
step back 3, only for the ball to get stuck on the rim. Yeah, it turns out the NBA is full of rare moments, like Dwight Howard dunking so
okay.
hard he brought down the
It's
shot
over
clock,
with, bro.
or Westbrook losing the
already
ball.
seen it, bro.
And
GG's. Yeah. Appreciate, yeah.